What is that? What do we think this is? A meat pounder. I have no clue.
Husband beater.
A husband beater. Well, then I don't need it.
Yeah.
This is nice, but it's heavy. Do I want to carry this? That is really nice. Oy. Oy vey. Well, the struggle is real, isn't it?
I have a real problem with that.
So
I don't like getting rid of anything.
How you doing? How's it going? Oh, okay. How's it going?
I'm a navy tuber.
How you doing? Good.
I love you guys.
I got 3 boxes of stuff to go
I was just
through.
eyeing your stuff. I was like, he's not looking. I'm gonna look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm stealing you just stuff. I don't know what that says. Parker?
Thank you.
It's very nicely done.
Nobody wants you to go back.
$4. Okay, so yeah, keep on going. I don't bother. You put it back here, nobody bothers
This is nice, but it's heavy. Do I want to carry this? That is really nice. Oy. Oy vey. Does it say 76?
Thank you.
Somebody had talent.
No.
Oh, it's got a little bit of a crack. These are beautiful. Look at that. I'm gonna say yes to that one.
So they showed him crawling out of the back seat of the car when they got to Speranza.
I like this for the shape. It is handmade, it's hand thrown. It's got the signature on the bottom. But most of all, I think this is really good for a ranch style, primitive, country, gorgeous. Yes. This is also nice. I don't know that I like that shape as much. It's more like a turban shape, right? We'll go with this. Okay. Let's see how much these things are. Oh, there's more at the end. Oh no. I wonder if we do a deal if we bought it all. Don't want that. Don't want that. This is pretty good. This is all the same color. He's got a little chip, but That's so cute. What do we think this is? Like individual servings of maple syrup. Just the glaze missing, but no chips.
Here's an escape me if you're in.
Oh, I like that one. Thank you so much. Your first name's Bill again? Thank you, Bill. I'm Karen. It's good to meet you. Originally from Long Island, but now I'm...
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff comes from down there.
Really?
Spend most of my most of the buy-ins comes from Lancaster County.
Yeah. Lots of good stuff up that way. Well, you have beautiful things. Thank you.
Remember, everything next year will be completely different.
Oh, okay.
Nothing ever comes back.
What time do you start?
Daylight,
Yeah.
not before.
Not before. All righty.
You taking those?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who's carrying all of this? I gotta buy myself a man.
That's why you bring a husband or a dialogue.
Yeah. I got rid of the husband, so now it's all me.
They're really nice.
I noticed how you did the thumbs up like with your back that way. Aren't they great?
They're really nice.
Yeah, I love it. There's a few more here. I don't know if it's the same product. Okay, girlfriend, get your muscles on. Can't film and carry. Is that what we're saying?
What's the name of your channel?
Lavenderclothesline.
Lavender Clothes.
Yeah, just remember things of lavender hanging on a clothesline. I'm also on eBay. So I'm on eBay and YouTube and Instagram.
Lavender Clothes.
Yeah. We will take that. Look at that little monkey face.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
I'm like, I gotta clean this out.
Yeah, we do too.
It's always good. What do you think? What do we think? He's got a felt bottom. Everybody should have a felt bottom.
Eat them now or take them with you or no more? Yeah, more. You got it. Your bag? You're all right.
Hey, put them in a bag. I'm gonna turn them on my way.
It works. How you doing today, all right? Good, good. Weather's beautiful.
Yeah.
Can't complain, right, with this weather.
You don't mind free advertising, do you?
I got it. There you go. Thank you.
Made in England. It's a nice pot. I would say no. Are you right with me?
I'm thinking about spring. You know what this was for?
I really like this Hawaii belt buckle. What do you think? What are we thinking of that? Do we like that? Probably get 15, 20 out of it. What do we say to the dog? I'm thinking no to the dog, yes to the buckle. What do you think of that? Made in China. Womp womp. Bring this home for Jocelyn.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
What did you find today? Anything good?
Actually, you know what?
Oh my gosh.
But wait,
Oh.
it squeaks and his eyes wink at you.
That is great. Japan, of course.
Yeah, but it's so
I have
cool.
never seen that.
It's brand new.
Don't immerse him. Don't wash him.
Yeah.
So drink coffee out of him. Don't wash him.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
What time do you get here?
Me, I'm here usually about 6:30.
Okay.
I got my routine. I get here and go from one to another to another to another.
Have you seen Jocelyn and Andrew? I'm like,
I know. I was talking to his wife. Yeah.
really nice people.
Oh, they are. They're super nice people. That is kind of cool. Though.
Yeah, it looks like a Mondani. Oh, it's Mondani.
I don't know. Somebody did that after the fact, though. They might have decorated for Halloween or something.
I don't think they did it after the fact because, well, it's an applique, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think somebody did that after the fact. I don't think the first manufacturer did that. It's still kind of neat looking. It's like
Did a good
Halloween-y.
job. Yeah, Halloween.
Halloween-y.
So is this the, I don't have to worry that you don't
Oh
have to
yeah, no, I filmed this one. This is fun.
Yeah, oh, that's great.
But yeah, no, I wound up with 6 boxes. It's gonna be a long haul.
We love the long one. I do. I always listen to you guys when I'm listening. Because I listen. I have like So I appreciate you guys that put out big content.
Yeah.
I can sit there and have
Listen to it.
Yeah, learn stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long haul video. It might even be 2.
How much on this one?
Let's see.
That's great. Is Jocelyn having fun?
She is. Yeah, I just talked to her on the phone.
Give me your
Her
glasses.
from the airport tomorrow night.
Okay.
So short trip.
Yeah.
She'll be back next week. And
You guys always have so much adventures between like.
the metal detecting,
Yeah.
the picking. Yeah, we have a lot of
That's how I
fun.
found you guys. I don't know how it came into me. You know, I see people that have channels that are doing things like I cut clay with a hot knife, and they get like 400,000 views. Here I am filming, and
You
Lisa
should see some of the
edits
stuff
for
the
me.
kids watch, and I'm
I
like,
know.
I'm losing brain cells watching this
Yes,
with you.
yes.
Like, change it. Find something else. And you look at the view counts, and it's like millions of views, and I'm like,
I know. Yep, and here we are editing
I
and
know.
showing all this stuff, and you know, she's always following me around, filming me.
yeah, I was telling Jasa about you guys running around. She's like,
Okay.
oh, well, I'm just going to have to pay somebody to follow me around to film me now. I'm like, I bought something today that nobody should ever buy. It's Avon, but,
But?
it is lead crystal.
Okay.
And it's got hummingbirds all over it, and
right there.
and there's like 2 of each piece in there, and
Okay.
I mean, and it's desirable lead crystal. So
Yeah.
even though it's an Avon piece, it actually sells.
Yeah, because when an item crosses over and the more niches it can fit into, like bird people,
Yeah.
you know, then sometimes it's worth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love when stuff does that.
And it's just so beautifully done too. It's like, how do you pass it up? It's
Yeah.
got hummingbirds all over it. Hummingbirds are popular, parrots are popular, butterflies. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just certain things, just owls.
Owls
Yeah.
are huge. I just bought 2
Dolphins,
turtles.
certain-
They're
yeah,
wood
turtles,
carved turtles.
yeah.
And it almost looks like they're, how shall we put this delicately?
Yeah.
A couple.
Yeah.
And she's like, that looks a little funky. I'm like, sold. because someone's gonna want that.
Yeah, sometimes
you know.
the weirder the better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Go up there. I'm going to Brooklyn second week in October. I got to go film for a TV show.
Have pizza. There's
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
like New York.
Oh, I know.
There you go. And all the people in Chicago are gonna be groaning.
Yeah. Chicago's pizza's awful. Chicago's pizza. I lived in Central
He said
Illinois.
it, I didn't.
I've been to Chicago. Chicago pizza is awful.
It's very deep dish and thick. New York pizza's crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so funny. We used to do this in
I've done
Vermont.
this. I've done the flea markets. I used to do flea markets all the time. I was brought up on doing all this kind of stuff.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
yeah, my
You
dad.
sold, you're saying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I used to do that all the
I
time.
wonder why you have a good eye. You were raised around it. Okay.
Oh, my dad started dragging me into shops when I was like 2 years old. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been doing this a long time. Just
Okay.
my taste is different from hers.
Yeah.
You know, like there's things that I know that she doesn't know. There's things that she knows that I don't
That's why you
know.
guys
And we just,
compliment each other.
it
We
works.
watch the
Back-
thrift
yeah.
hauls. You both have so much information.
Yeah, it goes back and forth, and I think it's the chemistry that helps out a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to meeting Jocelyn. I think I invited her one time. I had probably direct message on Instagram and told her, come thrifting by me because I'm near Lancaster now. Thrifting is excellent.
Yeah.
So good. I've thrifted around your area too because I go all over this, you know, I
Yeah.
really get out there.
Yeah, the places around here aren't bad. There's a couple shops that aren't the greatest, but
Yeah.
she's got her favorites, and she knows which ones she likes to go
And
to
she
the
has to
most.
film. I don't film in the thrift
shop.
stores so much. Yeah, I don't have that kind of, the music. And all
I know,
that,
yeah,
copywriting.
yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah, she's figured out how to get around that
Yeah,
and
yeah.
overlay and.
Yep, she's doing great. Well, it was really, really nice meeting you. I won't hold you up. Are you still filming?
She's been filming
does
them.
that- she does all my pictures. And then when I started YouTube, and she's got a full business, a husband, a daughter, 2 dogs. And she said, I'll edit your videos. I was like, okay. And then today she knew I wanted to come here, and she said, I'll come film. I was like, okay. Great.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Good.
thank you, sweetie.
All
Well,
right.
it's really great
Yeah.
meeting you.
I'll-
Tell Jocelyn I hope she had a wonderful time.
Yeah, she'll be here next week. Yeah.
All right.
All right, take care.
Because I would take these if there were 4 of them. Do you see a 4th? I'm not looking right at it, right? Because these are really good. Okay, so I've set up the 6 pots that I bought at the Williams Grove flea market, and I'm going to film the detail of these this way with me not in the shot so that I can really zoom in for you guys. The quality and the design, the workmanship and the coloring on these pots. I hope this lighting is good. I have this by my front window, and yeah, let's get started. And I will always disclose when I know very little about something, but I'm always excited to learn. So I went yesterday with my daughter Lisa to the Williams Grove flea market, and there's a seller there that I've visited quite a few times, and I love his offerings. And I saw him pretty early. We got to the flea market probably about 6:30, maybe a little bit after, and we found these beautiful pieces. I'm very attracted to this design, the rounded design and the coloring. It's very neutrals, browns, creams, beige, khaki, and yeah, so let's get started. Like I said, I don't have a lot of knowledge of these type of items, but we will see. Okay, so the first one is a shallow bowl or dish. And when I saw it, I was very attracted to the design. Beautiful coloring. It is glazed. I don't know what this technique is called. It does have one slight chip here, and normally I won't buy chipped items, but I fell in love with this and I didn't feel that chip was all that awful. This is hand thrown on a potter's wheel, I believe, and I will turn it over. It does have a signature on it. Looks like RMNA, maybe? I don't know if I'm seeing that right, or maybe it's Anna, A-N-N-A, that could be. This clay looks like a coarse clay. It's not a fine clay. It almost has like a little bit of a grit to it. I don't really know the different types of clay. I do know there's like terracotta, there's white clay, you know, different things like that. I know different rivers or creek beds produce different colors, and different colors of clay will be deemed by the area they come from. I don't know how to say that. They're, you know, the original source of the clay dictates the color of the clay. So I'm sure I'll be corrected on that. But yeah, I found this just stunningly beautiful. I wouldn't mind having this in my house. I'll grab this yardstick here for you. So it's about 10.5 inches across and about 3.25 inches high. A little bit hard to film this way holding the camera, but just beautiful. And I will go on to the next piece. This next bowl has similar coloring, browns and beiges. I like that it has a linear quality to it with the lines. I'm not even sure of how that is done. I'm feeling it, and I feel a little bit of the ridges, so maybe the stain settles in those ridges. Again, not sure. But how beautiful are these? I love handmade products, somebody's work. And this one has a light scratching. I'm not sure, HA or AA, this could be anything. So it looks like the same type of clay from the prior pot, so it could be Anna again, but I have no idea about that, just taking guesses. A lot of my sourcing and selling is guesses, as you guys know. This is about 8 inches across and about 4 inches high, little shy of 4 inches high. Whoop, there we are. So I said yes to that. I paid $4 a piece for these pots, which I thought was just a wonderful price. And yes, so that's pot number 2. This third pot is a little bit deeper in color. Might be the same glazes and the same colors, and it just was left on longer or fired higher. I'm not sure about how that produces a deeper color. But again, just beautiful. To me, this almost has a Native American look to it. So absolutely love this one. And when I turned this one over, I'm starting to see the same type handwriting and the same clay. So these pots might be from one artist's studio. This might be a single person's work. We'll see as we go along. As you could see, it might be Anna's work. But if it is one person, this person is very talented in my opinion. Everything is symmetrical. When I look for handmade potter's pieces, I look for the beauty of the shape, the type of glaze it has or the coloring in the glaze, that it is consistent, but overall, if the shape speaks to me. And I love these pieces, so I wouldn't mind having them in my house, but I will be selling them. Let's see what this measures. I'm going to say this is about 6 inches side to side. Do the height. And the height is very hard to, probably about 4.5 inches. So yes to this pot. So here is number 4. This is lovely, very rounded. This actually is glazed from here down. This is left with the natural clay, and it's also glazed inside. A lot of workmanship, a lot of time, a lot of care went into these pots. So I find this beautiful. There's a little variation in the glaze. So pretty. This pot has a different signature on it. I'll zoom in on that. I guess that says 1984. R, I don't know that last name. OH, OM, something M, no idea. You guys can leave guesses down below, but I said yes to number 4. Again, I paid $4 for it. Let me measure it for you. This pot is coming in at about, let's see if I can do it this way, about 7 inches, no, maybe 6.5 inches. And I'm going to say 6.5 across. So yes to number 4. This pot, I'm realizing, is back to the original, the first artist we spoke about. I guess it's Anna. Hope I'm getting Anna's name right because she is so talented. This might be my favorite. I love this. I love the shape. I love the way it has white, or cream rather, interspersed. This is what it looks like on the inside. And again, the same clay as the prior ones, and it looked like Anna made this in 1987. Just beautiful. I'll flip it over again, measure it for you. This is measuring about 6.5 inches, maybe 6 1/4. And the height on this one is just under, whoops, just under 5 inches. Very hard to measure. Hold the camera, speak, and film. So just lovely. And this last pot is actually the first pot that drew my attention to these items. I don't know what I have here. This is handmade, it's artist made. It has an Asian bamboo painting on it. I almost think this is hand painted. This does not look like a transfer or something machine done. Could that possibly be? Just beautiful. It's almost like, and I hate to call it this, it's almost like a cookie jar shape. Look how beautiful this is. I'll open the lid for you. This is what the inside of the lid looks like. And the inside is glazed. It does have a little bit of marks from the firing, I believe. And when I flip it over, there is the artist's signature. I want to say it's Papa, but I don't think so. Oh, Papa made it. I'm not sure. I'm sure that's the artist's last name. Just beautiful. I highly doubt that this is mass-produced. I could be wrong. This could be a mass-produced piece, and they, make it to look like it's something individually made. But I said absolutely yes to that. Let me see if I can switch hands here. Grab this. With the top, I'm going to say this is measuring in at about 8.5 inches, and across probably about 6 inches across, I'm going to say. So those are the 6 pots I found, and I only bought probably 2 or 3 other pieces, but as long as I'm doing this haul and showing things to you, I will show you the other pieces. This next item I picked out of box lots, along with, I think it was a dog statue, which the dog statue I wound up putting back, but I absolutely kept this. It is a Hawaii belt buckle, very multicolored. This almost looks like a painted enamel on brass. That's going to be my guess. And we flip it over. Let me just get this out of the way. And it gives you Hawaii's history. The buckle is numbered, so that's always a good sign. And it is made by Indiana Metal Craft 1977. I didn't check Indiana Metal Crafts listings, but I will be doing that. And what did I pay for this? I believe I paid $4 for this belt buckle. So very cool. I think this will appeal to many different people, especially surfers. And yeah, thought this was beautiful. This next item is an adorable vintage, I'm going to call it a headband hat. Not exactly sure what the name of this style is. It has a rhinestone banding. To me, it almost has a little bit of a flapper vibe. I believe the fur is mink. On the sides, there are velvet bows. I have not worked with this at all. I have not cleaned it or trimmed threads. Now, I don't clean fur with anything other than a light brushing. I don't apply any kind of liquids to it or anything of the such. If a hat or a coat of fur is dirty, I just don't pick it up. That's kind of like my rule. And yeah, I thought this was beautiful. Let's flip it over to see who made this. This is made by Miss Fage. It was styled by her. Super sweet. I'm gonna guess maybe the 30s. I'll have to do some research on when Miss Fage was making hats, but so I said yes to that. So those are the items that I found. Oh, we have one more I'm seeing. And the last item is a little monkey in a bag, which if you watched my last video, I proclaimed I really don't buy stuffed animals. You guys will learn. I just go with the flow. I am so just picking up what I want to pick up when I pick it up. And this little monkey in a bag is labeled. He still has his original label, J.B. Bean and Associates, which is Boyd's Bears. And his tag says 1998. Now, I generally don't pick up Boyd's bears, but there you go. There he is, monkey in a bag. So that is my little haul video from the Williams Grove Flea Market here in Pennsylvania. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, go out and get what's yours. Bye, guys.